We'll do this though, cause I hear your computer acting up in the
Nah, this
background.
shit. I told you it's the
Um,
Twitch shit. This shit just keep popping up. All these Twitch fucking videos that's being watched. I'm trying to log out this bitch now.
yeah, man, this nigga, you got your whole Pornhub going crazy
Hey,
and shit.
listen, Pornhub is on the next tab, dog. That ain't even going off right now.
I hope not, cause we on the next wild out story right here, cuz, and this motherfucker is a doozy, man. This motherfucker is a doozy. So if you're on the screen now, I got this article pulled up.
Listen, I read this story, and you know how I feel about stories like this. I can't really talk because I know this is gonna get published. So I'm gonna let you take this one because I don't like this story, especially if you read the one I see in the show notes. I'm not speaking on it. The last time I
Cuz,
think it was the last. What was it? It was 55. The last Wild Out story that I sat here and went off on. I think they took it off SoundCloud because of the shit that I was saying. I don't think I need to say nothing on this story, so I'm gonna let you take this one, bro. I'm just not speaking.
listen, listen. Let's just start with the header. Father raped 10-month. Let me rewind. Father raped. Let me look into the cameras. I don't know which one I'm on. Father raped 10-month-old daughter to death. Google's how to know if a baby is dead. I don't know what camera I'm on right now, but just let that sink in for a second. If you're watching this, if you're hearing this for the first time, if you're reading this, just let that sink in. A father not only raped his daughter, a father, a protector, caregiver. He not only raped his daughter, he raped this 10-month-old daughter. And then Google's, how do I know if a baby is dead? I'm sorry, I just had to let that sink in for a second because reading that initially is like double, triple, quadruple to me. It's like I can't even fathom this is real. It's to the point I don't even believe this shit. I'm like, this shit is fake. This shit looks like fake news that you get off one of those fake media blog, The Globe, one of those websites. Then you really sink your teeth into this and be like, oh, wait, you got a chick pregnant and you was just so off the rocker with your shit that you wanted the young baby. Not the mother, the young baby. Listen, a 10-month-old baby died after prosecutors say that she was raped by her own father. The child's father, 29-year-old Austin Stevens, was arrested, charged with involuntary, deviant sexual intercourse, rape of a child, aggravated assault, aggravated innocent assault, endangering the welfare of a child, and other charges related to the death of his daughter. There's only in a few cases on this show that I have only wished the worst of the worst for a person. The worst of the worst. And in this case, Mr. Austin Stevens, you are 29 years old, but I hope this is the last birthday you would ever see out in the free world. For you, Mr. Austin Stevens, for raping your 10-month-old daughter and being such a vicious animal and member to the society which we no longer want you to be. And I hope your community denounces you as well. Because I'm not from your community, but I'm pretty sure wherever you're from, they have denounced you, your friends, your neighbors, your mother, your friends. I do not see a single person in your family or in your immediate circle that could come to your aid, come to your stand and vouch for you and see any type of sympathy and empathy for what you have done in this situation at all. At all. Not even a lawyer. For Lord forbid, whoever is representing you in this case, whatever argument that they could put together, it has to be something with you being in the mentally ill, sick, I just do not know. I do not know. I do not know.
I'm gonna say,
But
I'm gonna say this,
but
Mr. Austin.
I'll say this though. What I do know, Mr. Austin Stevens, wherever you do go from here, and wherever you are going to be for the rest of your natural life, I pray that's what the sentence will be. I only hope that on a daily, probably try daily, you receive the utmost and the worst buttermilk treatment. And for those of you who understand what the buttermilk treatment is, when you go to those prison walls and you see what your new cellmates and your new roommates and your new neighbors will be for the next probably eternal years of your natural life, I hope they break you off the same way you tried to break off your young 10-month-old daughter. And I hope they give you every single drop of that buttermilk the way you deserve it. You sick, psychotic piece of shit. Jones, jump in.
For any lawyer who decides to represent him and make mentally ill defense, may you burn in hell. This story, like I said, I'm a father of three beautiful girls, and on this show, we done had a couple of wild out stories that normally persecutes any man or anybody harming children. This is no different. As Pip said, you will. It's not even a daily trying. It, you're going to get the buttermilk treatment if they don't put you in protective custody, because the charges that you have
Even in
are.
there, he could get the buttermilk
Oh,
treatment.
no. When I say protective custody, I mean they don't allow him to go to jail. They're basically going to try to put him in a mental institution for the rest of his life, because they know that the guards, the inmates, the judge, the jury, everybody on that trial is going to have kids. They're going to understand that these charges are about his child. Not only his child, his 10-month-old child, a newborn. You can't even consider her a toddler. She is a newborn still child. And you did the most horrific thing in God's green earth by not only taking her life, but sexually assaulting her to take her life. And that is your own seed. That is your semen. That's yours. That is you. In another life, you just continued your legacy to take away your legacy. So now, if that is your only child, you have no legacy left behind, and you will rot in the burning days of jail. And they will. And I promise you, on as God is my witness, you will definitely receive the daily buttermilk. Daily buttermilk. And it will be probably more than one occasion of the buttermilk given to you throughout the day. So you know how this is how they give a normal person in jail. They give you 3 square meals, you get an hour lunchtime, and then that's it. You back in the cell. Your day is going to consist of 3 square milks of three bottles of daily buttermilk. That's your meals. 3 bottles of buttermilk, if not 6. Because you know what? If you go outside for that hour of free time, you're going to get at least 3 more. So 6 is probably the amount you'll get throughout the day of buttermilk. You're going to be somebody's bitch. You're going to be somebody's whole wife within 2 days. And you're going to be doing a lot of pump kissing and boot licking in that motherfucker as well. I hope they sit here and try to hang your ass. If they don't, then you're gonna hang yourself because you're gonna get tired of buttermilk, buddy. That'd probably be the only thing you get.
Yeah.
Buttermilk and
You
nightsticks.
gon'
Buttermilk and
yeah,
nightsticks.
you gon'
That's not a good combination. Buttermilk and nightsticks. Buttermilk and
Listen,
nightsticks. And that's the most PC thing I can say because you know what? Like I said, I don't want this to be not aired. I need this aired. We need this aired. This is the first live recording on this platform that we've done where you can see everything visibly. Like he said in the beginning, this is the nice low budget podcast for us. And we're trying this different. So I want this aired. So I'm gonna say it is that's the most PC way I can say it. But I see nothing but nightsticks and buttermilk for the rest of your goddamn life. That's
and I would just add to that by saying this. Yes, there is clearly something wrong with this man. Regardless of what the defense they put together is, I don't care. They no, you try this as a man who is sane enough to Google after he did something this horrific, and knowing that he did it that horrific. I just can't even get this out. But just the point that I'm trying to get to is that yeah, there's clearly something wrong with this guy to do this to your young 10-month-old daughter before she was even old enough to share her first birthday. And with that being said, this is episode 57. Daily Heat Check Smoke.